back to another video. Guys. Deadpool from Deadpool and Wolverine Special Edition. The figure is out of this world, guys. It is incredible all around. Everything about it is great. The suit, the articulation, the way it looks, the way it feels. There are some downsides to it, which I'm going to get into as always. But guys, a banger all day long. Probably the most loaded figure, the most loaded Deadpool. About literally 6 pairs of hands at least. You got the hard hands. You got obviously the fancy base, which is the part of the exclusive. So you got the special edition base and the special edition golden guns. The standard edition comes with your standard hexagon base, right? This is actually, which I'm going to get into in a second. It's nowhere near the same as those bases whatsoever. And like I said, overall, guys, the figure is awesome. So we're going to get right into it. So we're going to start with the dog, right? So we got Dogpool here. They made a few versions already, about 2 versions before the Nice Pool figure was announced, which they mentioned that they were having a specific one made for that figure as well. So as you can see, very detailed, beautiful. You articulate the neck, the legs, just the front, not the back. Look at the tail. So really nice, really nicely detailed at that. Look at the tongue. Look at the goggles. There's a version that comes without the goggles, if I remember correctly. I don't remember how the tongue is on the other one, but this is, as you can see, it's sticking out a lot because that's what she did in the movie. Again, look at the pouches. Very nice, you know, all sculpted, obviously. So here we're going to get into the actual figure. So guys, first and foremost, the guns, right? So these are obviously the special edition golden guns that come with Nice Pool standard. So if you didn't get the special edition version, you were not getting these golden guns. As you can see, they're massive, right? You could cock it back. You could remove the magazine. There we go. Come on. You're already out. You're already out. So, there we go. Oh my God. Here it is. So, beautiful, nicely painted, nice, beautiful light gold shine to it. It's not, you know, a deep gold. It's a nice light, maybe like a 12 karat gold, 14 karat gold, 10 karat gold. Definitely not 18 karat gold, tell you that. Beautiful, beautiful. A lot of detail to it. Also, guys, let me cut this back. Here we go. And it snaps in. It clicks in, so you know it's in. Obviously, he comes with your standard Desert Eagles. Another thing I noticed, guys, if you look at the guns at the bottom, it comes with Deadpool's logo. So both guns have it. Exact same guns, obviously repainted. As you can see, same exact thing everywhere. One thing you guys may notice or may not notice, as you can see, I have every other Deadpool that they ever made. I have multiple of the original Deadpools. This is Deadpool 1. I only bought one Deadpool 2 because I didn't need a double for that. And then this is obviously the smoke version, right? The dusty pool. And so I'm going to show you guys something real quick about the guns. The gun size at that. So again, this is Deadpool 1. Look at the difference in size of the Desert Eagles, just to show you what's happening with Hot Toys and their bodies and their figures. So why would they change the size? Obviously because the body is slightly maybe bigger, maybe taller, but look how much difference this is. Huge difference. So that's one thing I wanted to point out, guys, because obviously it's important to notice. Also, let me put this back in here. The swords, the katanas in the back. Another same thing, right? Very annoying with the magnet. That's one of the downsides of this. Obviously, without the stand, it'll be perfectly fine. But as you can see, the magnet is not strong enough to stay because, again, this is getting in the way. This here is getting in the way. But if I were to remove that, let me get it out of here. There we go. See, so you remove that. Sticks, no problem, but see how it comes right off? This shouldn't be happening, right? It's supposed to stay like that. This shouldn't be happening, right? Again, very weak. It's not the first time. It's not the first one. As you can see, they're all like that. I can show you them as well, but this is very annoying. Very weak all the time. Look at that. This shouldn't be twisting like that. Again, it's nice to have that it's not too tight, because what happens is then if you try to do something to it, then it won't move, and then you want it to move sometimes. So I guess it's fine, but it's just I don't like that wobbliness of it. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I just don't. Why is this sticking out all the time? Yeah, so they tell you to put it like down here once you put the baby thing on. So that's one downside, those swords, the magnet of the swords. The articulation, guys, perfect, beautiful. Be very careful with this area here because it could tear. But one thing I noticed immediately, the articulation of the shoulder going up, very, very smooth. Like I said, be careful because this is like a pleather material. So it could start tearing up or drying out and it'll rip. Again, articulation, great overall. The legs are perfect. This is a lot more articulated than any other Deadpool we've gotten. I could tell you that. Especially with the arms, with the shoulders, because they don't really go up with the other figures as much. I could tell you that. As you can see, they're all right here. Also having Baby Pool in the front there looks beautiful. This is how I'm going to keep mine. As you can see, none of the other Deadpools have that look. So obviously I'm going to keep them in this look, which is completely different. Let me show you guys the katana. Same thing. Nothing fancy. Nothing crazy. Still got some weathering on there. On the paint, you can see a little speckles of. Let me put this down. Speckles of the gray paint. Let me see. There we go. There we go. So, you know, very good paint applications overall with the entire figure. Like I said, the golden guns are beautiful. Let me put this in here. There we go. Another thing I want to point out to you guys is this. Maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't, but they gave us a two-piece head for the very first time ever, okay? So you can sit there and say, oh, well, it's for better articulation. Absolutely. You get better angles. You get better looks out of it, right? Being a two-piece. The reason why that's important, because, again, I'm going to show you what they've always been. As you can see, this is Deadpool 1. It's been always a one-piece head. So that's why it's a big deal. And that's why I noticed it, because what does that mean? It means that this figure is going to be, well, this head sculpt is going to be interchangeable with the unmasked version, which is that look right there or that look right there. Either one. But this one's clean version. This one's battle damage version. So that's why they gave us this piece, because obviously when we get the unmasked version, if you want to display him as a clean Deadpool, which is this body, then there you go. Even though this figure has, you know, weathering and stuff on it, even on the eyes, you could see weathering all over the eyes. Every single pair of eyes. Which is another thing with the figure comes with, like literally 4 pairs of eyes, including this one's 5. You get 2 with Baby Pool, so a lot of eyes as well. But like I was saying with the head sculpt, so we're going to be able to swap out this head sculpt, right, for the unmasked burnt Ryan Reynolds head sculpt. So that's why we get a double-headed body, right? We get the neck as one piece, and then we get the head as another, because you pop this off and you put the burnt sculpt, you keep the neck intact. And you need that, obviously, for that look. So that's why they're doing this, you know, very, very exciting, because like I said, this is a clean version, right? Remember that the other one, the unmasked, is burnt. It's all beat up and battle damage, right? And then you have Nice Pool, which is a completely different suit, very clean, you know, shiny, plastic padding on the chest. So, you know, that's a completely different Deadpool look. So that's why they're doing that. So you get the clean look. So it's up to you to display the head sculpt, you know, the unmasked version if you want it, obviously on the clean or on the other one. And then last but not least, guys, we're going to get into the base and we're going to get into head pool. So head pool comes with obviously the spinning thing on top, and then it comes with the regular one without it spinning. So if you want to just swap them out, you can. Very, very detailed, very nice. One of the selling points was that the jaw moves a little bit. Actually, you can't see it. Let me see if I can do it this way. Let me see. There we go. Yep. See, so it moves a little bit. Which is it cool? Absolutely. It's not a big deal. It's not like you're going to be moving it anyway. This, guys, this is the cheapest thing I've ever received from Hot Toys in my entire life. It's a beautiful, beautiful, nicely detailed base. But to tell you the truth, this is not even a friggin' base. Look at that. This is hollow. It weighs nothing. Look how cheap it is. Okay? It's got zero weight to it. I actually rather get, even though I'm not going to use either one, I'd rather get the other one, the standard hexagon or octagon, what do you call it? Base, because this is very, very cheap. Like, again, super, super cheap. Very nicely detailed. This was the second special edition exclusive that you got with the figure, right? It was the golden guns in this base. And again, this is why, because it's completely different than anything we've ever gotten. But when it comes to the actual thing, look at it. Real garbage, cheap. But again, it is what it is. It's what you're paying for when you get the exclusive special edition version. I don't even think they charge you extra for it. It's just what it comes with. But, you know, that's what it is. I don't think that they were charging extra for that, if I remember correctly. But this is what makes the figure what it is. So as you can see, guys, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful figure overall. The articulation, like I said, is a 10. Everything about it is a 10. No complaints about the figure besides what I mentioned. I'm very, very excited now to get the unmasked version. I could tell you it's not going to be much different from this one, because remember that these two bodies, this one and the unmasked version, have to be more articulatable than the, what's his name, Nice Pool. Remember, Nice Pool didn't fight, and even from the promo pictures, you can see that they're not doing much with that figure when it comes to articulation. None of the pictures show you him doing anything, because he really didn't do anything in the movie. Anyway, he didn't fight or anything, so that's why it'll be a bulkier body. It'll be a more beefier body for Nice Pool, just because it's going to be a more a bigger figure overall. It's supposed to be, right? So I'm excited for those two. And I can't wait now to see what they're going to do with Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, because that's got to get fixed 100%. So guys, again, great figure. I hope whoever got it enjoys it, because it's beautiful. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.